Hey everyone, RJ here with CV Tech, and today I'll be doing a speed test comparison between the Moto G7 Optimo Maxx and the Moto G7 Optimo. So let's get this started. Okay, so both phones are now in hand. First thing I want to do is check out those fingerprint scanners. Let's check them out now in 3, 2, 1, now. A little bit faster there on the G7 Optimo Maxx. Let's try it one more time in 3, 2, 1, now. About the same there, so honestly they're very close and very similar together. Now the specs on these phones are fairly similar. Both of them have the same Snapdragon 632 processor. The Optimo Maxx has 3 GB of RAM, while there's 2 GB of RAM here in the Optimo. Both have 32 GB of onboard storage. Now, as far as the Optimo Maxx, you got a 6.2-inch HD Plus display, and on the Optimo, you got a 5.7-inch HD Plus display. Both of them are 720p, and both of them look really nice. They both look very vibrant, very clear, no problems there. So let's move on with the speed test. First thing I want to do is check out some benchmark scores to show you what both of them ran. Let's go ahead and check out Geekbench 4. So as you see here, very similar here in benchmarks, 1255 single core score and 4494 multi-core score here on the Optimo Maxx, and 1197 single core score and 4317 multi-core here on the Optimo. Like I said, 3 GB of RAM, 2 GB of RAM. So yeah, that's the Geekbench 4 scores. Now looking here at Antutu, 105,390 on the Optimo Maxx and 97,174 here on the Optimo. So we're going to see how that plays out here in this speed test comparison. Let's go ahead and clear everything out here, just like this. And we'll get started in with this comparison, starting now. That was close, but the Optimo Maxx took that one. Let's go into YouTube. And that was about even. Let's go into calculator. That's about even once again. Let's go into calendar. I'll give out to the Optimo Maxx slightly. Let's go into the clock. That's about even. Camera. And that was even. That was just like, yeah, perfect. Amazon. As you're seeing, these are very, very close together here. Let's go into Instagram. And that was actually the exact same time. This little terms and data policy stuff popped up, but they was really about the same time there opening up. Let's go into the Play Store. About even again. Settings. That was the Optimo. Let's go into Snapchat. Even again. Let's go to Twitter. That was even again. Wow. Let's go to Netflix. Optimo Maxx took that one there. Let's go into Temple Run 2. So as you see here, both of them really are about the same. Let's see how the RAM makes a difference here in the gaming department. And it looks like that it's going to be first here on the Optimo Maxx, but barely. Just by, let's see, boom, boom. About a second maybe, second and a half, something like that. So very, very close. And opening up that game. Subway Surfer. Very impressive here between the two devices here on how close they are side by side. But in gaming, it looks like that the Optimo Maxx is just slightly faster in opening up these games. So let's go ahead and go home, go into Dead Trigger. Both phones are getting a little bit slower now. Like I said, 16 apps in the background open. That's to be expected. But yeah, Optimo Maxx took the game in there. So now let's go ahead. Now you see how that took a little bit. Now, like I said, 2 GB of RAM, 3 GB of RAM, 16 apps in the background open. That's to be expected. Okay, so you know, 2 GB of RAM versus 3. Overall, done a very good job opening these apps pretty much close together. It's just how many apps you have in the background. But on that note, let's go ahead and do a RAM management test here. Starting with Dead Trigger. That was open. Subway Surfer was open. Temple Run was open. Netflix is good. Twitter is good. Oh, wait a minute. What happened there? Twitter was good. Snapchat was good. Settings are good. Play Store is good. Instagram is open. Amazon had to reload. Clock had to reload. Calendar was open. Calculator reload. YouTube reload. And the Bible had to reload. So you've seen there you go. There it is. Now over to the less rammed model. The Optimo dead trigger. Open. Let's go into Subway Surfer. Open. Temple Run. Open. Netflix. Was that a glitch? I don't know. Twitter. Open. Snapchat was open. Settings were open. Play Store is open. Instagram. Open. Amazon. Had to reload. Clock. Had to reload. Calendar was open. Calculator. Reload. YouTube reload. And the Bible was reloaded as well. So even though it has less RAM, there was about the same amount of reloads on both phones, between 2 gigs and 3 gigs. So I don't know. Y'all tell me. I mean, very similar together here. Both of them, like I said, are very similar specs. Same processor, same internal storage. The only real difference is 2 gigabytes of RAM and 3 gigabytes of RAM. Price on these, $179 for the Optimo Maxx, $139 here for the Optimo. And so yeah, that was the test that I wanted to show. So if this was helpful and informative in any way, hit that like button. Any questions that you may have, leave it below, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and I would appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.